Hello, all you hardcore
You there?
sports fans out there. How you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner. We're just joined by Gary, and he's just ruined me intro. How you doing, Gary?
Sorry, mate. I didn't realise. Sorry. Can you see me? Can you
I
see
can't
me?
see you, mate. No, I can't see you.
What do I need to do?
Well, you obviously need to press that thing at bottom. Right? There you go.
You
How are
got me.
you doing? In
All
Spain?
right, pal. Good. Hey?
In Spain?
No. I'm here. No.
Back home?
I
No.
will. To be honest, I will. But as you've said that, I will be in Spain on Sunday.
Are you going?
I'm going for 4-day golf
Oh,
on
yeah.
Sunday or Thursday.
You're going to watch
Yeah.
match over there, Gary?
Well, we get there on a Sunday, don't we? So it's going to be a big night, isn't it, before the flipping first game?
You'd have thought that they wouldn't have got to the final while they played, wouldn't you, with Southgate as manager?
I mean, it's a bit spiritual, isn't it? I mean, did you hear him say when he was interviewed and he was asked when you only had 1 minute left, what was you thinking? And he said, "I still thought we were going to win it."
It's unbelievable, isn't it? He don't know what he's doing. He's never won so much as a plastic cup in his life, and he's been England manager on 4 million a year for 8 years. You couldn't make it up, could you, Gary?
He did well in the big. Don't you think? I think he's done well in the beginning. Me, he won lots, didn't he?
Well, what was the
It
trophy
just
he
seems.
won?
Well, I don't know. I mean, getting through into
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
Euros and that,
Well,
getting through the qualifiers.
in any other sport, if you had the income he's got to do well and all the apparatus and everything around you, and you're not winning trophies, you're down the road, aren't you? If you're England manager, that's how it's always been, isn't it? If you can't win out, collect your cards. I don't know why.
Yeah, but what I say is, most England's managers struggle to get through the qualifiers, don't you? He's not really struggled to get us through, has he?
Well, only one England manager's not got through, hasn't it, over years. That was Graham Taylor, wasn't it? In '94, everybody
Is
else
it?
was qualified, haven't they?
I don't know. I just remember growing up
Oh, as
watching
a
it. It's
kid, yeah,
always
yeah.
tense England, isn't it? And always tense, and
Mm.
but I don't know. Southgate just seems to have breezed through into the getting into qualifiers, but all of a sudden now it seems to have like seized up, hasn't it? But
Yeah,
that said, he's getting the results. I,
yeah.
I think he's going to win it, me.
Well, if he
No,
wins it, it'll be by default, won't it? Really, it'd be like
why?
I think you, Gary.
Why though?
Well, I don't know. Really, I think they've been a bit lucky, me, and they haven't played that good, to be honest. I don't think they've
Talk
played
about
that.
lucky. I mean, there's no, like that's an understatement, in it? But I don't know. I don't understand football, and when people start talking about offence and and how they press and I don't quite get it. I don't quite see it on the pitch. Me, I'm not
Mm.
that technical
They
minded. Do you
don't
know what I
look
mean?
like they're gelling as a team. They're all individually great players, but when England won World Cup, if you look at that team, they were like something out of Star Wars, wasn't it? Big Jack Charlton there and Bobby Charlton with bald heads. Gordon Banks, like he wasn't best looking bloke in the world, was it? Nobby Styles looked like he'd crawled through an edge backwards, didn't he? But they all had the roles and they all knew who were stars, didn't they? You know. So I
They see, well, people keep referencing the fact that did Jeff first not play until
Yeah, he didn't
he
play till
was
Jimmy Greaves got injured, did he, Jeff Hurst?
right. Okay, yeah.
He,
So
he won it for him, didn't he?
yeah, I mean, tell how much of flipping. I mean, I follow the football, but that Watkins that come on,
Mm.
I've never even heard of him. Who is he?
Do you know what? You know, some of this team, if they walk down the street, Gaz, where you're from in Manchester, in the town centre, nobody know they were, mate. Nobody said, so who's he? Who's he? But if you got in years gone by, your Beckhams, your Lampards, your Owens, your Gascoignes, and all them, this Keegan, you'd spot them, wouldn't you, a mile off? Because they're not accessible now, are they, professional football, especially at that level? That's what I think.
Right, I don't know. Right? Don't know.
Anyway,
Don't know. So what's this acupuncture anyway? What are you up
I
to
just got
there?
for my stomach to try and digest my food a bit better and get something down.
Why,
Because it's coming back up. Everything I'm eating now is coming back up. Everything, even
why is that?
oh, it's a
Do you
nightmare.
think is that because of the band or what?
Now the band's all right. I've had. Well, see, this is a cliche, isn't it? Whenever you go somewhere, if you go to a private place, like I'm having to pay down here, or if you go to an hospital for injections or anything, they'll say, "Oh, it's banned, all right." And I said, "Well, we'll do a scan. They'll take your money off you for a scan. They love that." And then I said, "Band's
Mm-hmm.
perfect." Well, I know that because I've paid for enough scans. I know the
So
band's.
what's
I'm
causing
not
this then?
bulimic. I'm not bulimic. It's the fact that whatever I'm eating is just coming straight back up. So there's something not right in here, isn't there? If I'm walking right 11 stone, still 11 stone too. I should be heavier than that. So there's something
What's the
not
doctor
right.
saying?
Well, he just says I've got to persevere with it, and to change your diet. So they give you food, they're giving me food, and I have to eat it in front of them, and that's basically it, really. And then find out what food's good for you and what's not. I am struggling to keep most foods down at the moment. Honestly, it's been a nightmare, Gary. Honestly, but we've just got to persevere. But the NHS, you don't get no help from them. It's you're just waiting all the time, aren't you, for letters and appointments, and you know, in end, it just do your head in, doesn't it? So you go private, don't you? I mean, I ain't got booper out like that, like you lot, but I've managed to get through and do my best, haven't I? That's all you can do, isn't it? Your health's your wealth, isn't it? Robin Reed always used to say that to me. Health is wealth for us. Remember that. Stop with these late nights. Well, stop with all that now, haven't I? But it catches up on you, doesn't it?
Well, but they've checked your bloods and there's not wrong.
No wrong with my bloods. My bloods are all right. But like I said, I've got 10 sessions of this. I've had 8 now. But 10 sessions, I've had 8. But like stress, there's also, you've seen videos where they put needles all over you.
Yeah, yeah. Who's recommended this, bro?
Online, but somebody online recommended me. But a few people have told me about it, and it's been good for me for stress, and you know, I'm trying to eat a bit better, eating bigger portions. But you know, it's a night. Even shakes are coming back now. I don't know if this is end days, Gary. 53-year-old, the end days. I don't think it is, but well, we're gonna have to see. I just have to eat a bit slower, and if it's embarrassing at dinner table, like when I've been out with you and your family and Dennis's and Peter Fury and all them, nobody complains. But it's not nice when somebody's leaving table to go be sick, is it? Because everybody knows at the table, don't they? So it makes you reclusive. So I don't tend to go out much now, and because it's not nice. People want to eat dinner. Oh, is he being sick again? I remember the first time I was sick in Dennis's. And I went to Jersey a week later, and I had to leave dinner table to go be sick. And I remember Dennis saying, "Oh, you're not gonna like this all the time." And he went, "Yeah, you need to get that sorted." And that was 9 years ago. No, not nine.
Yeah.
9 years ago, 9 years, 15, 16 to 8 years ago. So, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to get it sorted once and for all. So I've had this acupuncture and a few appointments, and we're getting there. But it's been a slog. How are you anyway?
And loosening,
Sorry?
all right, pal. Loosening the band off's not going to help.
No, this is what I said to him a few weeks ago. I said, well, this is no, because there's no fluid in it. So the band's not working. So the fluid's been took out. Or they could take the full band out, but then it's like, it's now more than what I paid for the operation because it's an extra $3,000 for that op now because I had it in 13, didn't I? So I said, well, how much is it to take it off? They told me, I goes, well, I paid another $1,000 for it, for op. It's the actual in you and taking it out and all that. Well, they never tell you that when you have it done. But they said, no, the band's not a problem. There's no fluid in it. It ain't your band. It's your mindset. That's what they think. So, but like I said, I'm up to here with it now, Gary, because when I had the operation in Turkey, they did too much work to my face, and my body shut down. But I had an ulcer in my stomach that were laid dormant, and it brought it on. Now at the moment, I've got 3 small ones in my stomach that are laid dormant, and they're perfectly safe. But stress and trauma, and obviously if I have loads of operations, because I had upper, lower, like what your Sue had, because she went up next cubicle to me, up and lower, and I had my gums done as well. So I had grafts top and bottom, 21 teeth out, and all gums were cut open. I don't know what they did with them, but I were in that chair over a week, and it were too much. And then they thought they were going to get me done in one go. I had to go back 7 months later to finish, because if you have that many needles in you and screws in your face, it takes 6, 7 months for them to set. You know, so when they put the teeth on, they're tight, aren't they? It's no good putting them on and the pin's loose, is it? So I had all that to go through, but it was too much. They'd done too much, and that's what these down here are saying. Like, you've had too much done, and it's created stress and trauma. So I like to be de-stressed now.
But how's this new channel? Is that giving you extra stress?
No, it's only a couple of videos a week. I'm going to put this one on there. It'll only be till Christmas, and then I'll be up and running that then. So where we're going, and it's all right. It's just different sports, isn't it? But no, it can give me no stress, because I've said to Kevin, I don't want to do a few videos a week. He's going, no, yeah, fine, no problem. Just do a few, consistency, and that's just like to throw dice.
What's brought that on to do that?
Well, Porky is basically boxing, isn't it? So it's known as boxing. So we're talking about cricket and snooker on there doing it, because people are like, yeah, it's boxing, so they have a bit of a moan. And they wanted their own channel, him and Cameron. So obviously they can't do it without me, can they? Because they can't go in front of the camera like me, can they? Cameron's obviously a cameraman, isn't he? Basically, editor. And Kevin's like, oh, get that camera away from me! I don't want to be on there. So me, didn't they? So we've done that. So I've
watched them. Yeah,
you're right, aren't they?
You look good. Yeah.
Got Jeff Hines on there, who's suing border control, but we haven't mentioned anything about his case suing the board. He's been to High Court, as you know, and he's going back to High Court. But I hope he wins his case. But we had Jeff on, and he's plays for a cricket team in London, and he comes on in his tie. What do you think?
I don't think I've seen that. I've seen on the cricket ground.
No, yeah, I've done some filming at a cricket ground where I played as a kid, but I did an interview with Jeff. I've done a few interviews with him, about 3 now. He comes on.
I've not seen him.
He's a lovely bloke, him, Jeffy. You'd like him. And I'm going to have him on. I've been snowed in my appointments this week, but he'll be coming on shortly again, Jeff. He's all right. So I'm going to ask you, Gary, how's your health doing? How's your weight?
My weight's good. I don't think I'm going to get to that 15 stone. I'm 15.9 at the minute. Oh, so I got a stone off from where I was. But I've plateaued again.
Have you?
And it's no different, Russ, to what we said right at the beginning. I joined a thing called Slim Pod. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Yeah.
And it's, to be honest with you, everything there is to know about healthy eating is on this Slim Pod, right? It's about, I don't know, about £9 a month or something like that. And it really is. But even they, you know, it's largely cutting sugar out. The whole world seems to be into this cutting sugar out now, don't they?
I don't. I have meals with some sugar in.
Yeah, but do you know what? It don't matter for you because you've got calorie deficit. You're in calorie deficit every day. So that is the real trick of it all. I mean, they all talk about keto and getting into ketosis. You'll be in ketosis most days because calorie deficit is ketosis. You know, and when you're in ketosis, to be honest with you, your body will have anything it can get. Don't matter. It'll convert carbs, protein, fat. It'll convert it all because it needs it. It'll take it from one or the other. So you know, it's and like even this Slim Pod, they all talk about healthy eating, and I do believe in healthy eating, and I'm a believer in cutting sugar out because I feel better for it. But it still all comes back down to that calorie deficit. You've got to get below the calories you need for you to lose weight. It's that simple. I think people just make a living out of telling you what to eat, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Nobody ever says a simple truth. If you've got fat stored on your body, right? You're still going to be healthy.
Yeah, because you've got stored fats.
Yeah, your body will go. Your body thinks it's in heaven when it goes to the fats. The worrying part is like for you. I mean, you've not got that much fat on you.
No.
You know what I mean? So you're in calorie deficit, and where's your body going to get its nutrition?
It's quite scary.
You go so far, can't you?
Do you remember what you said to me, Gary, a bit back here about stored fats? You said, well, when you don't eat and you go, you do that OMAD, don't you? Can you just explain what OMAD is, Gary, please? To people.
OMAD's 1 meal a day. It's intermittent fasting, and you just try and get. I mean, Johnny Nelson, he's into it now, fasting, right? But you can only fast. You can only fast for so many days, and then you've got to really peel it back, and you either get on a 16-8, which is kind of 2 meals a day. Yeah. In my group, hey, my Stay Fit group, what I've got, what I run.
Yeah.
One of the girls in there's lost 52 pounds.
Yeah.
My Lisa's lost 36 pounds.
Your Lisa's lost 36. Lisa,
yeah,
well done. I'm keeping an eye on you.
We've got about 250 pounds of weight loss now.
That's good.
It's really good. Sorry, what did you ask me then, Russ?
I was asking you explained about OMAD that you obviously.
Yeah.
What time do you get up in the morning, Gary, and how long it lasts for?
Well, the first thing is to get into 16-8, because going OMAD 1 meal a day right from the off is too hard to do. So what most people do, say you have your last meal at 8 o'clock at night, and then you just skip that breakfast.
Yeah.
And you can get through to 2 o'clock then.
Yeah.
Right. Then you've done 16 hours fasting. And they reckon that after 12 hours, your body goes into something called autophagy.
Yeah.
And it's when your body starts hoovering up inside.
Hoovering
up all you. No, it doesn't. No, it goes hoovering up first. And it gets everything it can, proteins, fats, everything sticky off your veins, off your eye, and it does a cleaning up job, because it's easier to get it from there before it'll go to your fat stores. Yeah. And it's when it's doing that you feel good. Yeah.
That's what I did that for years though, because of the band, it was an out to skip that meal. But if you skip, and then if you skip that other one, then you have the third time. You're like 24 hours without eating. That's the problem, because it eats skeleton muscle. It goes through your stored fats, then it goes into your muscle tone, doesn't it? But I found balance now. I found a little bit of a balance now with having small meals. Whereas before, as you know, I could go like 24 hours, 30 hours and not eat, couldn't I? And then I'd be starving, wouldn't I? Then I'd have it and be sick.
Do you know what I've got? What'll help you?
What?
Because when Jane weren't eating, I got them 40 sips.
Oh yeah.
Nutritionally balanced the drinks, and they've got the balance of vitamins and minerals that you need. Yeah. And even though you're having that acupuncture, and even though they're testing you, giving you different foods, until you come through this, you need them. They're about £4 each normally. I've got a load of them you can have.
Nice one.
Because I've kind of weaned Jane off them. Off them.
No.
Hey?
Not like them now.
They're lovely.
I remember in your fridge.
Yeah, but I wanted to get her off them, because they're just a sugar loaded drink, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're high carb calories. But all the right vitamins and all the right minerals. And if part of what's going on with you is because you through your fat stores, like you're saying, it's going into your skeletal, you need the minerals. So I need to get them to you. I've also got about a dozen signs. I've got about meter signs done. I don't know if you want them or I'll skip them, but they've got your QR code on them.
Oh, them signs that we had up in factory and next door at Asher. Yeah, I can sort them. I'll pick them up from you. Yeah.
I'll do, I'll
get around here if you want.
Well, you put them wherever you want, mate. They've got your QR code on, and I've changed it now. The scheme's changed now. Yeah. It was Peter that recommended it. He said it's too complicated, Gaz. You know, fucking new build, you get 0.5% resale. People just want to know what they're going to get. So we just changed it. Yeah. We scrapped the resale part, and it's just $2,000 now on any new build sale. Don't matter what it is.
All right, isn't it?
Yeah. So, and your landing page, all the landing pages have been changed. So if you go in now to Ash next door, scan that QR code, say, hey, it's improved the scheme now. They're not doing the second-hand shit. It's all new build now. It's just $2,000 a pop, no matter what the price is. So you know,
I shall still be in bed at this time. Only it's half.
No, I know that, but what I'll do, I'll get John to come and pick these 40 sips up. We've got like 2 decent sized bags of them,
nice
and
one.
they might just help you, mate. You know what I mean? I need to get some nutrients into.
Yeah, that green stuff I sent you.
I'm not. You know what? I don't even know where that is.
I've got you. There's one.
I've had it on my mail
here anyway. If you,
hey,
I've got you another one.
I've had. No, do you know what the problem is, Ross? I've tried Jane on so many different things.
You're confused.
And she's already taking loads of supplements off Graham King and the medication. I've actually got a Zoom call with doctor today because I'm not happy with these tablets that Jane's on. You know, the levodopa it's called, or carbidopa, because I'm kind of seeing that when she's taking it, she goes a bit do-lolly for a while. And it seems like it's directly reflected to these tablets.
Yeah.
Graham King did say to me, you want to get her off them. Anyway.
I like him, Graham. Do you know, first time I met him, he were helping Dennis's dad when Dennis's dad were on deathbed in hospital. And I remember walking, and he came in, and Dennis introduced me to him. And I met his son. His son's called Liam, and he used to he used to do sports drinks, you know, like nutrition drinks. He came to my house in with 2 tubs because I direct messaged Johnny Nelson, Johnny Horsecock, and Johnny sent him round to my house, Liam King. But they're a nice family, them, and he knows his stuff, him, Graham. So Jane,
I started with Graham, but I think Graham's more into the healing, isn't he?
Yeah.
His sons are running the supplements, but he's got another son called Gav, hasn't he? Because I get my stuff off Gav.
Wait,
so he must have.
But they're nice. They're nice. Hey? They're a nice family.
Yeah. Now I went up with Jane, because when Graham was on the podcast with Johnny, and you know, afterwards we was just have a sandwich and chatting and that. He says, bring Jane up for some healing. So I did. I don't know whether it does that, Russ, or not. I don't really know, to be honest with you. It did me as well.
Try everything, aren't you, Gary? Aren't you at this stage of the game?
Very calming, very soothing, but does it do out? I don't think so. To be honest, I'm not going to say that openly, am I? When people are trying to help you, but
no,
you know, you can try all these different things, and
I did send it. I've got
receipt.
I've got receipt here. I did post it to you. I've got receipt for it.
Yeah.
That I sent you. So
I don't know where it is. Where someone's put it. I've gone through all my mail. I don't know where it is.
Well, I'll just send you 2 seconds. 2 seconds. It's like that's it there.
Let's have a look. What's it look like? Let me see.
It's
in it is all 3.
Yeah, it's in it. We're in a box. I'll get you another one. It were in a box and I posted.
No, don't get me another one, Russ, because you know if I try to push something else under Jane's nose.
Oh, okay.
She's already been sick with tablets. She you know, I mean, she's got a probiotic to take. Then these tablets are big, and part of Jane's problem swallowing. Yeah. Got probiotics, 6 lines made, and they're big tablets to get in, and 4 magnesium. They're the 3 tablets that Graham recommended, and it's hard work getting them in. I'm even saying to the doctors, what happens when Jane can't swallow?
Well, what you do, you get a glass, you put it on your table on your granite kitchen top, and you crush it. Then you scoop it into glass or whatever and have it that way. That's how you do it. That's how I do it.
Yeah, right.
That's why I used to take sleepers when I've been out all night. So I get about 6 of them, crush them. But what do you recommend, Gary, for a good breakfast for somebody who's not a big breakfast eater? You know, somebody who likes to skip breakfast. Because I've just had a conversation with somebody that says your problem is you need 5 meals a day, but you should have eat like a king in the morning, somebody a prince at dinner and a pauper at night or something. Is it some saying like
I've
that?
heard of them. Yeah,
Pardon?
yeah. I've heard that as well. Yeah,
And I
yeah.
said, well,
The best healthiest breakfast is bacon, egg, mushroom, and tomatoes.
yeah, that's what they say, isn't it? That's what they say. But
It's harmless, no matter where you go, whatever diet you're on. You know, if you cut all the other stuff out, there's no actually wrong with an English breakfast. I mean, on keto, they'd have black pudding, mushroom, everything with it. I mean, I'm very keen on avoiding sugar, so I won't have bread. And because I'm still got it in the back of my mind that I try and get down to this 15, so I'm not going to put unnecessary calories in. Like, even though sausage and black pudding's allowed, bread's not. So, but I really love hash browns, me, but I won't put them on
it's a carb.
because they're high in calories, aren't they?
Now, it depends
They're,
what
they're
what they're cooked in, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Do you know what I found
Um,
the other day? I found an old diet sheet what Dennis used to have his fighters use. Going back years, you know, Liam Cameron and Sheedy, all them lot, what they've been eating, a general gist of it. And I took took some stuff from it, and I've gone back to having half a tin of tomatoes and a slice of granary toast, you know, for a breakfast. And it
yeah.
does me, but I was having an argument with this person. Oh, that's not enough in the morning. Look what I have, P. And this,
No, is it? No, I was just going to say there. I mean, there you've got tomatoes harmless,
yeah,
but granary bread's still sugar. I mean, all this
yeah.
crap about brown bread, wholemeal, granary is the best. But this little, if you like white bread, it's not that great. It's just got a bit of fibre in it. There's not
I
much
have.
difference.
Do you prefer white to brown?
I love Warbies, mate. Have you heard of Warbies?
Warburton's, yeah, it's from over your way, isn't it? But I said to
Yeah.
Frost a couple of weeks ago, I said, what bread do you have and all that? And he goes, oh, I don't have bread. I goes, what do you
No.
have then when you make a sandwich? They have sourdough, him and Rachel.
Yeah, yeah.
I was,
Yeah,
why do you have that?
sourdough.
Because it's better. The
Yeah.
bread full of water and there's all sorts of stuff in bread. You shouldn't have bread. He was trying to say to me, I was like, oh my God, I was ringing for advice, people I know, and I were even worse. Robin Reed's like, oh, just
I've tried.
Thai food. You know what Robin Reed
Yeah,
is
I've tried.
now? Now he took that 2.5 stone off. Robin has managed to stay at 12 stone for the last few years. He says he just has Thai food every day, 1 meal a day, and just has his normal stuff, but his evening meals Thai food, mainly veg and bits of noodles and stuff. And he knocked 2.5 stone off.
I've just bought now. I mean, in my fridge now, I just go and I just buy all the cruciferous veggies, your broccoli, all your greens, yeah.
Yeah.
And I just get them in them where you can microwave them. So I've got the bags of mixed veg in there. So I'll just throw them in microwave. And I started at getting joints, like a lamb joint or a beef joint. But you get fed up of one. So you know what I did? I went into Ashton Market. Like on the markets, you've got your old-fashioned butchers and
Yeah.
all the
You
meats
like
out.
all that though,
Yeah,
don't you, Gary?
yeah. So I goes in, and he's got like tongue, pork, beef, chicken, prem. He's got about 8. All on display.
Yeah.
So I said, "Can I have half a pound of each, mate?"
Half
He
a
went. He
pound of
said,
each.
"What?" Yeah. He said, "What?" Yeah, half a pound of each. I'm on keto, so I want meats, and I'm getting fed up of just buying a joint and putting it in. You've already cooked them all, then I'll have yours. And he found it strange. I must be the only customer that's come in and ordered half a pound of everything out of his display.
Well,
And
that,
then all I'm doing then is I'll put me veg in, which takes me minutes.
yeah,
Yeah. I'll put Lurpak on it because it's keto friendly.
yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll just get, because they were in like 8 different bags, they were all in the fridge. I just grab a bag and throw it on it, or whatever it is, salt and pepper, done.
Brilliant.
Dead easy. No one, not having to cook, not but it's within the guidelines. I mean, you think about English. You know what I mean? English Sunday dinner.
Yeah.
It's meat and veg, in it.
Meat and
You
veg,
take
only
the black,
additives. Apart from it's gravy, isn't it?
yeah, you take your black pudding off there and your spuds, and just have a Sunday dinner, fully loaded plate of veg and meat. There you go. I mean, I used to follow the bodybuilding a lot, and I went to a show. I went to one of these seminars where they come and do a talk.
Yeah.
And when he was asked about what about condiments, and I guess you could class gravy as condiments, if you've got your diet right and you've cut all the shit out, you're not eating bread, you're not eating pasta, you're not eating spuds, you're not eating high processed foods out of packets. Then he said, I'm not gonna take the fucking ketchup off my fucking burger.
Yeah.
He just won't be eating a bun,
Yeah, it'd be
but he'll
like
have like
having bangers and mash without the mash, Gary, wouldn't it?
but I mean, look, you start getting used to it. I mean, I pulled like, and it was really nice, one of these half-pounds pork, what I got. And in the middle, it's naughty, but I put some coleslaw in the middle or some tomatoes, right? And then wrapped it, like a wrap.
Yeah.
But instead of it being wrapped in bread, I've
Oh,
used the
like
meat as a wrap.
the wrapping bread. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I've used the meat instead. I made
Yeah.
a wrap, but of the meat, and it was
Yeah.
good.
Like keto
Um,
diet, when I lived in Cuddingsburg, Dave Allen lived on back of me, and he were on that, and he used to get up in the morning, and he used to fry chicken wings in his flat. So what you eat?
yeah,
You'd
yeah.
eat some chicken wings. He'd put chicken wings on, and then he'd have like sausage for another meal. It was just meat.
Yeah, he's not wrong with it. Yeah, he's doing it spot on. But look, it's how far you want, and it's time. It's time. I'll go and have a breakfast. You've been in the village cafe and that with me, and
Yeah,
I get bacon, egg, mushroom, and tomatoes.
and ate
Look,
toast.
yeah. Well, I don't. I try not to, but you can't go in a cafe and say, "Will you cook me breakfast with olive oil?" Can you?
No, I went in a cafe the other week, and I said I just want half a tin of tomatoes, love, and a slice of granary. They went, well, we don't do that bread you want, and these are tomatoes. Only had like normal tomatoes, shall I say?
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
When there's a cafe called um what's it called now? Anyway, it's a new cafe on La Finca,
Yeah.
and I went in there and I said, "Oh, I just want a plate of mushrooms."
Oh,
What?
well, yeah. Your food issues, Gary.
And I'll go in.
It's
I'll
like a
go in and
battle
say a
every day,
plate.
isn't it, Gary? It's
Yeah,
like a
I'll go
battle
in and
every day.
yeah, but what I'm doing, Ross, everything that I'm doing, right? I'm trying to get. I recognize you got to eat. You eat. You need nutrients, right? And I'm just thinning it right down. The least amount of calories. I veg. We all know that. The least amount of calories in your salad. We all know that.
Yeah.
If I want to go in for a brekkie, right? Because I'm a pig and I want volume, then I'll start with the least amount of calories,
Yeah.
and I'll have a full plate of mushrooms, and then if I'm still hungry, I'll have another one. This guy's going to cash and carry, having to. He says, "Well, I'm having a full pumme of mushrooms on your breakfast." I said, "Well, not bothered. Just charge me for a brekkie.
Yeah.
I'll just have the mushrooms. Don't want anything else." And then I'll say, "Well, today I'll have 4 eggs and mushrooms."
Yeah.
So, but I'm kind of just starting. I'm more into getting my volume in. So
Yeah.
I'll start with the healthiest. But I'm a big believer in 4 eggs a day. I've always got eggs boiled, right? So, you know, I'll take, if I'm getting hungry, I'll have one of them. But at the moment, I'm trying to back it all up, and like I'll go as long as I can today before I eat.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, thanks
But
for
I've
coming on,
plateaued.
Gary.
I've plateaued. I've got a stone off. I
Good.
failed. I didn't get down to 15, which I wanted to. But I'm feeling healthy. Everyone says to me, "What are you messing about? At you're 65. You know, if you got yourself down to 15.9, I was 20 stone 10 years ago.
You
Well, I
know,
didn't make 20 stone. I was £1 off it, right? So I'm 59, 69, 79, 89, 99. I've, I've I've got over 4 stone off. So if I'm not a lot healthier now, and I'm not going to live longer after getting 4 stone off, battling, and I'm like you. No, you're a crash dieter, yeah. I am into my nutrition, and if for anybody out there listening, if they want the full package about what to eat, Facebook, YouTube, they're on it. Slim Pod, it's really, really good,
right.
really good.
Okay, well, listen, I want to give a big shout out to Welcome Estates. I hope you're planning on
Thank you.
Gary, and you and John.
Yeah,
You've got stuck in. It's an hard game, but if anybody's
yeah,
interested in Spanish properties, and we're talking from probably 200 grand to 2 million quid, aren't we, Gary?
yeah,
Get in
easy.
touch
Yeah.
with Gary. It's not a scam. It's a big company. The showrooms over there, the job lot in Manchester. It's all there on Company House if people are unsure. Go out, look, Gary will go out with them and show them, won't you, if they want to go out and have a look.
I will, mate. Yeah, I will for sure.
Well, listen, you take care, keep in touch. You want to come on next week and we'll do another diet one, Gary?
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, no worries.
Give Jane my love, and I hope you're all
I
right.
will.
Tell Lisa, well done, and give Carl my
I
best.
will,
Charlie and
and
Tom.
I will get you some vitamins up via John.
All right then. Well, you take care, Gary. God bless. Thanks.
See you, pal.
Bye.
See you, Ross. Bye.
Hey, cheers.